Hello, everyone. This is Robert J. Johnson of Numis Network slash buynumis.com. And a lot of times people ask me, well, Robert, why you always harping on buying silver and gold? I mean, I got money. I got money in my account. I got a job. Um, but people just don't realize how or what's going on, with our economy right now and how the money that we have. It's not money. A dollar or a Federal Reserve note is not money. And the money that you have in your wallet, in your account, or your checking account is not money. It's just it's a debt instrument. And just to give you some proof, I'm on the website Zero Hedge. I go here every day. Gives me articles every day. What's going on in the global economy economically, and just look at these headlines. I mean, as U.S. debt hits new record, fiscal 2012 tax revenues are 10% higher than debt issuance. Today, the U.S. total debt rose by 32 billion, touching on a new record high of 15.392 trillion. I mean, this is what's going on. It's like right now the media has desensitized the American people where we're not even up in arms about what I just read. I mean, this should like send people like on their phone calling their local councilman. Like what is going on? This is why you need to have in your possession silver and gold um, metals, whether it's bullion, whether it's, numismatics. As far as with the Numis Network, this is what I'm part of, the Numis Network, a representative there, and I really will advise everybody to really, really diversify your money, get it out of the Federal Reserve note, which is not worth nothing. If it's printed on paper, then it's not worth nothing. It's not worth the paper that it's printed on. That's the phrase. Um, so I will advise everyone, to really take a hardcore look at Numis Network and to start diversifying um, your assets. You shouldn't put 100% of anything in one thing ever. I'm not advocating that, but you should at least have at least a quarter of your net worth in precious metals, being it silver and gold. And, a lot of people want to know, what is numismatic? The word numismatic means to study and collecting the money. Um, Numismatic coins are legal tender coins that are sought after by collectors. This is something that's been going on, since the beginning of the time. You got to remember that when Judas sold out Jesus, he was paid in silver coins. Silver and gold coins are monetary metals. They're not just precious metals, but they're monetary metals. So that's very important to know. It's real money. Um, Dollar bills and Federal Reserve notes are not money. They're just a promise. It's just a promise from the Federal Reserve to redeem that, you know, that dollar for money, but well, not even that though. I mean, that's why that's the whole point. You don't redeem it for nothing. I mean, a long time ago, you could redeem that Federal Reserve note for silver. It used to say redeemable. Um, I think I don't know the exact phrase, but redeemable in a silver certificate. So you could take your Federal Reserve note and turn it in and get a tangible object as far as silver. But now it's not backed by nothing. So, the only money is silver and gold. It's silver and gold. And, when I go back to Zero Hedge, scrolling down, see, what you guys got to realize what's going on in Greece. What's happening in Greece will affect us. Greece is bankrupt. The whole global economy is bankrupt. Um, and when one goes, we all go. Unfortunately, let me give you the quote of the week. Um, it says, "Whoever controls the volume of money in our country is absolute master of all industry and commerce." And when you realize that the entire system is very easily controlled, one way or another by a few powerful men at the top. You would not have to be told how periods of inflation and depression originate. That quote came from President James Garfield 2 weeks before his assassination. A lot of people don't realize that every president that's ever been assassinated in our country went against the Federal Reserve. So that's a little side note. You can kind of do your own research on that. I don't have enough time to get into that, but so these are some very powerful people. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about us as a people. But I mean, as a people, as a human people, we have to look out for ourselves because you see the bankers are not looking out for us. The government not looking out for us right now. And I love America. I love our country. But I feel right now we're kind of sick as a nation. We're sick economically. United States of America is bankrupt. And the sooner you understand that, the better. Then you're able to help prepare yourself and your family for the tsunami that's coming. And what people don't realize, the more that the Federal Reserve prints, keep printing all this money, that's the reason why gold and silver keeps going through the roof. Keeps going through the roof. And so one more article up here I wanted to look at. It says, while you were sleeping, central banks flooded the world in liquidity. you know, Virtually every other central bank was quietly unleashing its own mini tsunami liquidity. In fact, as Morgan Stanley puts it, the great monetary ease in part two is in full swing. But wait, there's more. In an Austrian world where fundamentals don't matter and only how much additional nominal fiat is created is relevant. For those of you who don't know what fiat is, right here, fiat or fiat currency is any currency that's not backed by a tangible asset like silver or gold. So technically, every currency in the world is a fiat currency because it's not backed by silver and gold like it used to be. Remember in 1971, President Nixon took us off the gold standard, and ever since that time, from 1971 on out, inflation has been going through the roof. And so these are some of the catalysts of why um, I'm doing Numis Network and why, for me and my family, we're accumulating silver. For me, I'm accumulating silver because it's cheaper. And but this is why I really recommend and why I'm marketing Numis Network, because I want to get as many people as I can who will listen to start diversifying their monies in silver and gold, and whichever your budget will allow you to purchase. So um, I definitely recommend this for you guys to take a hardcore look at Numis Network. Um, Even if you don't want to market it, they have the coin of the month program where you could buy a 1 ounce silver coin, numismatic coin, once a month, and um, and that's your way right here, the silver coin of the month club, and that's your way of fighting back, of taking your money back and your purchasing power back, and because we have a tsunami that's about to hit the global economy. A lot of people talk about the Mayan calendar, end of the world stuff. What I believe, from what I'm seeing, and it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do about being the end of the world. That's more about being the end of the financial system that we have in place, and they're gonna usher in a new global economic system. Anytime you buy a coin through the silver coin of the month club, Numis Network has a 5-year 100% buyback guarantee, which means that any coin you buy through the Silver Coin of the Month program, Numis Network guarantees that purchase for 5 years, and you get 100% of your money back within that 5-year period. All you gotta do is send back the coin back to the company, and of course, if it's like not damaged or anything, which they won't be because they're sealed in these cases right here, you get your money back. But I promise you this: you start buying silver and gold 5 years from now, you won't be trying to return it back to the company. you'll have a big gain. You can just take it to a coin dealer and get the current value of it. So just something to think about. So it's opportunity. This is the opportunity Numis Network. What I like about Numis Network is they have a system that's in place that's really automated. There's countless ways and numerous ways to promote this and market this through the internet without ever having to talk to anybody. You could put it on autopilot. So I have more information about that. But so this is something that I want you guys to really take a hard look at. Um, Here's another article I'll go to, another website, goldsilver.com. This is another website I recommend people going to. The guy goes by the name of Mike Maloney. He's part of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad advisor. He has a book called The Investor Guide to Investing in Silver and Gold. It's an excellent book. That is the number one investor book of the decade. That breaks down everything you need to know about what's going on in the economy as far as why you need to own precious metals. You can buy your silver and gold here. He doesn't sell collectibles. He sells his in bulk as far as bullion. But with Numis Network, we sell the collectibles, the numismatic coins. There's a difference. And but right now, it's not a time about trying to say, buy from me, buy from me. Right now, it's time to educate everybody in America right now, because you guys need to realize um, how urgent this situation is right now. And so I don't care if you buy from Gold Silver or if you buy through Numis Network through me. Um, Whatever you do, go buy some silver and gold. Get your money out to your checking account. You only have enough money just to pay your bills. Get your money out your 401k, and put your money in precious metals, silver or gold, and believe me, and you will not regret it when this economy collapses, or even if the economy doesn't collapse. All the money that the Federal Reserve is printing with our friend right here, Mr. Ben Bernanke, is diluting and is killing the dollar. Your purchasing power is being diluted every single day that they print more money. And that's why it takes more dollars to buy what you want to buy. Um, this article right here is talking about the bankers want the entire industry to become one giant MF Global. You guys are not familiar with MF Global or what happened like a couple of months ago, you need to Google that, and you'll realize how, man, stealth withdrawal of wealth from China by its entrepreneurs unwittingly helped China avert runaway inflation. But that practice is about to be halted. This is a good article right here. These are articles that I read every single day of what's going on with the global economy. So these are stories and articles that you're not getting from the CNN, the MSNBC, the Fox Sports, the Fox News Channel. They're not giving you what's really going on. Go to goldsilver.com every day and read his articles. Go to zerohedge.com every day and just scan the articles and to see what's really going on in Greece. Um, TF Metal Report. It's another guy. He's a real silver bull. Um, and just start reading articles, financial articles of what's really going on. John Williams of Status Chats. This guy, you have to go to his website, shadowstats.com. He explains the real, what's the real interest rate, what's the real unemployment number. So these are things you need to know to prepare yourself and your family, and to protect your purchasing power. And this is why I'm part of Numis Network, because I feel I finally have a platform where I could present to people, I could help people, help themselves and help myself at the same time. I could I have a business where I can make money, and by me making money, I'm helping people at the same time. I'm not selling vitamins or you know makeup, perfume. I'm marketing and presenting something to people that they really need. So, um, buy Numis. Go to buynumis.com and make the right decision.